All right. This ain't annoying at all. Hey, buddy. All right. Let's see what we're gonna do today, friends. Looks like I'm gonna need something to eat. Howdy, friend. Another day in Valentine. What do we have here? Alrighty, buddy. Just another day in Valentine. Let's go put on Tobias. Almost done. Let's go ahead and work on my horse for a little bit. Get the wrong one out. Ooh, the Reese. Ooh, my belly. Alrighty, let's see what we're gonna get in today. Yeah, alright, let's see what my good friends at Smithfield's are gonna be doing today. Alright, looks like nobody's here. Bruh. it out. Yeah, I'm fine. I just had a, it was kind of weird. I was drinking water, and every time I drank water, it made me lose health. It was kind of weird. No, I got it from the general store. I believe so, yeah. I had a full gut. That's weird. No, I don't. Yeah, I'm all good, but I appreciate you helping me there. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Well, I appreciate you, man. Mm-hmm. Howdy, buddy. Nothing to be sorry about. Hey, gorgeous lady. I'm okay. I'm okay. Just want you to know that I'm having a little problem with my eyes right now. Just meaning watch what you say. Watch what you say. You look, there's like a little bit of a twitch there, you know? Something like that. It was yesterday's problems. You know. Oh yeah, like what? We'll go with the hell. You made it sound like you had some good news. I understand. It's a little frustrating. I know. It's just a pain in my ass, that's all. Sometimes she says, oh God, You know what? Nobody asked you. Hold on. Hey, what's that over there? What's that? Right there, do you see it? Right by the chair. That's crazy. No, look at it. Look, it's on the chair, don't you see it? Maybe you have to get closer. What do you, what do you mean? Right there. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's right over by the chair. What do you mean? You don't trust me? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, never mind. Fuck it. Yeah. We should be doing things. We got a lot of things to do. I need to start a business. Bitch. Hey, it's 1901. Know your role, all right? first of all, I'm thinking about starting a private security detail. Somebody that's going to be supporting the local farmers out in the Commonwealth. Why would he sell his water wagon? Okay. What did he say? Why? Well, it's this is what I've been trying to tell people for a very long time. You know. He does it by himself, like a fucking idiot. You know, he doesn't take the necessary precautions. I feel bad for him. I like the guy, but you can't fix stupid on some things. I whistled for it, and now it's gone too far. Yeah, it's literally telling me it's gone too far. I don't fucking know, You trained it, you tell me. Alright. Well, good luck on finding my number. What? 1,105. And what's really funny is that I think I have to leave Yang. You're a snipe. What is our life, I swear? The gods hate us. That's okay. Alright. Well, looks like we're going somewhere. Yeah, and you gotta, get a horse. You got wagons, though. What does it say? That you're not running in the right. You're not running in the right direction. It's just like roads. I'm testing something. Can I? Oops. I'm testing something. All right. All right. Watch out. Alright, let's see if I can still got it. It's been a while. I used to be one of the quickest guns in the land. Put down my gun for a while. See if I still got it. Alright, hold on. I'm working on my gunning. It's been a while. Yeah. Alright. Quick draw on the lantern. There we go. Quick draw. Better watch out. I'm gonna hit it again. Wow, wow, wow. Oh man, twice in a row. Okay, you see the top of the that post up there? The one on the top of the barn? You see that little post right there? I'm gonna shoot it. Without aiming. There, let's try this. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I still got it, boy. Pick a tree, any tree. Yeah, let me put my friendly face on. Sorry, I didn't have my friendly face on. Fuck, that's all you sound like. You're just bitching and complaining all the time. Alright, where are we gonna shoot at now? Alright. I'm gonna shoot this tree over here. I used to be able to fire from the hip. I must be doing something wrong. No. Yeah, never mind. We can't practice on you. I could take one shot. I mean, I can get it out. Hey, old Gertie needs a little loving too sometimes. I mean, if we put it, there's enough meat right there. Just saying. Okay. You didn't say anything about a hatchet. Howdy, friend. No. You think I could get him from here? Alright, I'm gonna quick draw a hatchet. Alright, I'm ready. We'll pick this tree over. We'll put this tree over here. The crooked one. Alright, back up. Oh! Ooh. Why don't we have a horse? You're a horse trainer. I'm a horse breeder. Okay, it was a lantern. You know, but it's okay. Well. Huh? You think I could shoot your hat off your head? I think I'm very confident in my shooting skills right now. I think I could do it. $50? You think they'll let me do it? What? Don't bring Jesus into this. Have you ever seen this shit was funny. Well, I didn't mean to jump out the window, okay? Those things are well, you know what? We put that new mattress in there, had a lot of extra springs. Just went on out. Why do you have back pains? Is Ruby paying rent? What the hell? I don't have to. Yeah, I know. Hey, she's been better. It's just the walking around the house naked is the issue. Yeah, it's like, what? Ruby! I understand what you do out from your homeland, but we do things a little different here.
She was like, yeah, we could just go, you know.
For your company, what can I say? You speak for yourself, all right? No, actually, I love walking. I love walking. All right, let's pick a lantern. I'm going to shoot it. That's okay. Oh, okay, hold on. You see that lamp? Okay, you see the lantern over there? No, you see the lamp? You see the on the barrel over there? All right, now get away. It went right over the top. All right, go to your stall. Go to your stall. Go to your stall. Act like we're working. Oh God, everything's empty. See, they didn't even come. Fuck them. We'll do it again. Woo! To the stall, to the stall, to the stall. Just working on our stall. Oh, hey, fancy meeting you here. What's funny is that you know what's even be even funnier if we're having problems with our eyes right now. And there's just like fucking tons of. Only Caitlin. I don't know. Well, hello there. Doing good. Is it really? Hey, buddy. Hopefully I get all that put over properly. Uh-oh, trouble! Howdy. This one thinks it's funny to tackle me. Anyways. Do you have your license? Mm. Okay. Okay, well, yeah. Do you have any horses? Yep. Okay. No. Here, come with me. We'll get you some starter horses. Because you can get a foal and probably breed it for really cheap, and then you can sell it, make double the profit. Because you sell it for basically the list price, and people will buy them. But let's see what we got. Alright, I'm also going to give you a horse. I don't have to do a lot of things. But, you just gotta do them sometimes. It's for the long run. We're just gonna get a bunch of. We want to get you stuff a little bit established. We're gonna get you started off as I have a leopard blanket Appaloosa. They're good horses. They run it just the same as, we'll say, the few spotted. They're just a little bit cheaper. I would suggest to start. I'll ask Ms. Eva, see if we can get you some Mustangs. Because we can get some wild Mustangs, and people like Mustangs. I've never had a problem kind of doing Mustangs, right? But ultimately, you want to try to save up enough money to get Raven Shires. That should be your goal. Yeah, so Raven Shires is where you want to start off at, right? So $375 to breed them. You sell them for $950. You make over $500 profit, right? So now, if you fully train them, right, you find somebody to fully train them for you. You bring up that price a lot more. So, but a lot of trainers will buy those Shires at that price because they're going to fully train them and get a good price themselves. So the thing that we're trying to do is that I know this isn't the one thing that you ain't gonna want to hear starting off, but I am trying to end inflation in the horse breeding process. Yeah, we already have all that. The cheapest way is going to be horse trainers, right? They're getting wild horses, Kentucky Saddlers for $175. We can't beat that, right? I get them for cheaper, actually. I get them for $56. And the reason why I get them for $56 because I know how much the cost of a saddle is, and I know how to make them. And even though I can't make them, I know what's required, so I can supply all the stuff for them. And obviously, my lady's a horse trainer, so I get a pretty good deal on it. What's your number again? All right, that one's yours now. Is your mule a male or female? I think that was a male that I gave you. You should be able to breed them together. Yeah, I used to breed Shires and donkeys. It is. Well, we got these, step stools. We. You ask something, you ask. Don't ask questions that you can't handle answers to. That's what I say. But that's going to be a good start for you. Now, as far from that, we're going to get you going on a few projects. Now, there are things that you can do to help us. As Tumbleweed, as itself, needs a bunch of things, farming material. The farmers, not the farmers, the horse trainers always need echinacea, like constantly, and cloth. Like, so, yeah. So, yeah, that is what we need a vast majority of. So, our doctors need that, and our horse trainers need them. So, they're in quite demand. Okay, that's good too. Alright, so now that you're a horse breeder, the next thing you're gonna have to do is just build up capital. Right? That's just the hardest thing, and then you're gonna have to save up for the shires. Now, when you buy your shire, give me the money, and I'll take care of it for you. All right? Now, the reason for this is that wait, did you buy the mule? Okay, is it infertile? Okay, so there you go. So your next one's gonna be okay. So there is a weird thing in the Commonwealth where your first horse is always infertile. It's just mine, Eva's, everybody that I ever talked to. It's always that way. I don't know why, but I just bad luck. So that's why I mentioned that. So if anybody ever asks you, should I get something out of the stable? Don't be against it. Just be like, hey, it's a little bit easier if you let me buy it, and then we'll get it for you. Right. So, do you have any questions or anything like that you need, some clarification on, like, what your role is, what I'm expecting from you, and all that? Do you have anything like that? No, not at all. I don't work like that. All my businesses that I have acquired, ran, and then either switched over to somebody else, I do not make any money off of it because I make enough money. You know what I mean? I have more than enough to live very comfortably, right, for the rest of my life and my 7 kids' lives. Um, at the end of the day, it's just I don't need it. So I don't need to dip into your profit margins because you're the one who's doing all the work. Now, um, like I said, the only thing that I want um, is just communication. That is the number one thing for me, right? So if we have, like, if you have a horse that needs to be bred, because my thing is that I have the capability of putting a lot of horses out there. I just don't do it because I don't want to flood the market, right? I try to keep the market exclusive, so it's not flooding it where we're just having horses die in our stables because we can't get rid of them fast enough. So I found this little balance that I do, right? And it's real simple, right? So it's about, don't fucking inflate. Obviously, don't screw anybody over. Don't, it's just very just common sense, freaking, good practices, standards. You're not gonna just don't call shame to my fucking name in the business and everything else. And it's just common sense things, right? And that's how everything works. Now, as far as money, all that is it's all, if you borrow something from me, we'll make that arrangement when it comes, right? So if you need a horse or whatever, we'll talk about that, right? Now, the thing is that as of right now, I would like for it to be primarily out west because there are a lot of horse breeders out there, but I want to keep one out there because I have a horse trainer coming there too. So my goal is to have a horse trainer that we are selling horses to almost as close to at cost as possible for them, right? So, for example, if we have a shire, right, and it cost us $475 to breed that Shire. Actually, I think it's $375 to breed the Shire. Right? If you sell that horse for $500 to a horse trainer, to our horse trainer, she could then fully train it, and then she can sell it at a good price. So like she could probably sell it for $1,100 or $1,000 fully trained, right? And that alone will give her a $500 profit margin, and still be able to keep the market of where the horse stands in everybody's wheelhouse, right? So if you have a Shire, you have a fully trained Shire, because I used to have these American splashes that I had, right? They were rare. You couldn't get them in the wild. You had to actually catch them. So what I did was I took the Shire, like I would breed those, and I sold them to trainers for at cost, and then they would train them, and then be able to sell a fully trained American Paint Splash Rare at $950. So that's a fully trained horse, So that is, if you think about that, a $950 horse can be afforded by anybody in the county in about a week. Well, give me, hold on a second. Anything I can help you with, fellas? Right. Right. I, yeah, I do actually. You're in luck. I got a Kentucky Saddler, but it's gonna cost you about $175 though. Yeah, you got $175 for it. All right. All right. Let me go ahead and grab this horse for the man. So, um, as I was saying, so my goal. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab your horse. I'll be right with you. So, my goal is to ultimately bring horse breeding down to as cheap as possible, right? But here's the thing, right? We can, but I only want to do that for low tier horses, like the Shires, right? Appaloosas, I make all my money off of Foxtrotters, off of Roadsters, off of Gypsy Cobs, so on and so forth, right? Because I can breed those for half of what they're listed, and then I sell them like my Foxtrotters. They sell for $2,700. I can sell them for 25 all day. Everybody will buy them. So, I'm making over $1,000 profit right there. So I don't worry so much about the low end stuff, and I try to capitalize more on the high end stuff. If that makes sense. Yeah, because I'm trying to keep it cheap for the normal man, but then also capitalize on the end with some of those high end horses that usually lawmen and so on and so forth purchase. Yeah, this one I'm going to give you for a little cheaper. Yeah, this one I'm going to give you for $100. It's 19, and I run a special for you. If you bring this horse back to me, I'll get with my horse trainer, and we'll get you $100 off your next horse. All right? Mm-hmm. So you have about 2 weeks with it spiritually. Yeah, because these horses usually go for 175. The average age is 16, so it getting closer to 20. I figured give you a little extra money, and then like I said, my name is Tobias Reaper, and if you have any when you get done with this, bring this horse back to me, or right before say about 29, try to find me, and then I'll get you a good price on your next horse. Yeah. And your lucky number is 895, right? All right, friends, you got yourself a brand new horse. All right, well, thank you. Like I said, just come back and find me when that horse gets a little bit older, and we'll try to get you a new one. Now, you have to go to the other horse stable to pull out the horse, and then you got to come back to this guy over here, and he'll bring the horse out for you. All right? I'm sure your friend here can help you out. My name is Tobias Reaper. Hey, no problem, buddy. You be safe, all right? Hey, sweetie. Good. Yeah, I've been working. Son of a bitch. Go for it. Okay, so I have a kind of a deal with that, right? It might be a little. I might even be able to help you with this if it ever comes up. So what I do is, if a horse, do you know how to maximize on horse, get them to breed proper, right? All right. So you need if they're really young, right, and they're fully trained, you get better results, right? You'll be able to breed them a lot more times. Okay. So if somebody comes to you, be like, you tell them that risk, be like, hey, you giving us this horse and we're going to breed, there's a good chance that it go infertile. But if it does, if I'm able to breed it again, will you allow me to pay the breeding cost and then breed them again? And then if the third horse comes up where you're able to breed it again, I offer that horse to them for free to let me breed the horse again. So I'll give them that horse for free, right? And then I'll get the fourth and fifth horse for myself to sell. So basically they're getting two horses out of the deal, and they're still, then if they want, they could take that other horse, give it to a horse trainer, they could train it up and sell it for them. Everybody leaves happy, Right. So the problem that you're going to run into a lot as a horse breeder, this is what I find, is that everybody wants their horse bred, but they don't understand the fact that they need another horse to do it. They think that we have a whole shitload of horses that are just out here, making babies. It doesn't work like that. So they have to supply their own horse. Now, you can tell them you can breed, like I said, like I used to do Shires and Cobbs and everything else. You can do that, but everything is 50-50. You're going to either get a 50-50 of the horse that you want, or it's going to be 50-50 the horse that you don't want. Right. So now, as far as your breeding costs, I always put $100 over. So if you get a horse, right, I always go to the auction house here and I pay $100 more. Right. Now, say for example, the Appaloosas, right? I will sell those for $600 fully as a foal, because this way, I still make a little profit margin. The horse trainers can get it and train it up and stuff like that. So that's how you get your prices, right? I do it that way. Now, I always lowball because I can, right? There's a lot of flexibility with people that need horses, right? So especially if they got money to spend. The unfortunate truth is everybody that you're going to run into that needs a horse is going to be, they're looking for a horse trainer, not a horse breeder. So where I make all my money is on the notice boards, putting out flyers, just putting out, I got this horse, this horse, this horse, and I get a response pretty quickly. But I go to every city and do it, like I make the effort. Yeah, it's just about, like I said, it's about, you're your own boss in a sense, and your profit margins are based on your work and your work ethic, right? So once you get to a point where, you can just, put a bunch of horses in and then step away. That's why I did the stall, right? Because now I always have passive income and it literally pays for all my horses. So I literally, like, anytime I want a horse, I literally go walk my little fucking happy ass right over to my tent, and I pull out a couple $1,000 and I come in here and I buy something. And you should think about that yourself too. Like, find a place that you find yourself at a lot. It doesn't have to be in the tumbleweed area. And just put up something, just a little tent, something like food, or, just another thing that's selling really good is produce. Like, just putting a bunch of sugar in echinacea and medical supplies. It fucking sells like crazy. I can help you with that. But you need, yeah. So you'll need a $1,500 startup fee, which is, not a problem. So what I would do is try to either one or two things, right? Try to sell that foal for $950, the one that I gave you. Sell it for $950. Buy yourself your first Raven Shire. All right, go from there. Then you're gonna have to get it fully trained. So I did my own, right? I just walked them because they're not hard to walk, right? I just walked my own, and then I breeded them, and I think I got 5 babies out of that. So I made $5,000 off of an $1,800 investment. So, sorry, a $2,000 investment. So, so I made so I made a $3,000 profit off of that. So, and that's just the Shires, and I was selling them for $950. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was lowball. People were selling them for $1,100. So. And like I said, if you want to sell yours for $1,000, I almost guarantee you they will sell for $1,000. It's just, because there's a lot, like the gypsies, they love them. Fucking, there's a lot of groups out there that really love these horses. Yeah. Now, exactly, right? And that's the thing, right? You start building up inventory for yourself. Keep doing the farming, keep doing what you're doing. Then this way, because that's what I did with here. I loaded up my stall. I in my bank account with nothing but food. I'm talking about hundreds of burgers and pulled pork sandwiches, and everything that I could buy in bulk. I just bought it and left it in there, and then I opened up the stall. And then now the stall just pays for itself. So. So for you, I would just stack up on them medical supplies, because that's something that a lot of people need, and the town of Tumbleweed needs a huge supply of medical supplies because we have 3 doctors. So they need cloth and echinacea, and I also got a really big order for farming supplies. So if you want to take that order, there's a big order for you in there if you need to take it. So what I'll do is I'll add you to our bulletin board, and then we could go from there. And if you're interested in pulling that order for all those medical supplies, and you can start working on them. It'll be an easy way to make $3,000. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll get you going. But as far as, like I said, I would like you to make an effort to be more out in the Tumbleweed area, right? All right, good. And because you are going to be considered a local, you're going to be working with the locals, and just kind of thing. Like I said, we're going to get a local horse trainer there, and a bunch of stuff and other things there too. So, alrighty. And then if all works out, maybe we'll get us your stall in the tumbleweed area if it's where I want it in the next couple of weeks, right? Is there anything else you need to know? Anything you're curious about? Okay. Horse training. You're gonna want to deal with one step at a time. Eleanor Reed is I call her my mistress. Don't she hates it, but fuck her. Uh, she's actually my oldest friend in the county. Yeah, I've known her. When I first came into the county, I met her. She was one of the first people I've ever met, and we've been friends ever since. So, she just inherited a horse stable. So, out west, I would like to primarily work with her because they have horse breeders, but they don't have a consistent horse breeder. So I want to be that person, and I think the one step that we can do to kind of encourage that is that reduce breeding costs for them. Like I said, that round $100 breeding cost, right? So, because for example, if they need a horse, they bring the horses to you, and the only thing you have to do is just put it in there and just say thank you, and start singing them a little love songs. $100, is that really fucking I feel like that's you know worth it. You know what I mean? It's a free $100. It's like you don't have to do shit but just push something. It's just so that's why I don't understand why people think that they're entitled to hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Well, it's like yeah, you are, but you can make that somewhere else, not having to rip off everybody. So what I want to do is, if you need any help with them, she will be one of the best people to talk to. Also, Ace is a independent horse trainer, and she is considered family. We love her there, So we really enjoy her, but she is kind of taking a lot of spiritual obligations currently. So her is a little bit more catch and release on her services. There's farmers, there's blacksmiths, there's anything that you need to get your hands on, right? The best thing that I could tell you to do is associate yourself with some kind of horse trainer. Find out whoever it is, become really good friends with them, and just be your horse trainer. Like I said, Eleanor is one of my favorite people. So is Ace, and those are really good horse trainers out there. So. Well, that's why I was saying give them the $100 breeding cost, right? Because right now, if they breed a horse, they get bred at the cost that they are in the stable. So, if you bred somebody a Shire for $375, most likely they're gonna have to pay fucking $400 or $500 on breeding cost to get it as close to the fucking Shire price as possible, and that's how they make their money. And that's how, but it's like I said, it's inflation. It's like fucking, you don't need to charge $400. Now, if I like a horse trainer who has to spend 8 fucking days, it feels like, walking a horse, that to me, that's when you can start adding, personal time, kind of what your time is worth into it. But us, it's literally, you're there and then we could just go fuck off all day and then it's working in the background. So that's why I'm trying to keep it to $100 cost. Now, if you want to do more, $200 cost, I'm not going to be messed up with that. Like I said, as long as I don't hear that you're selling these foals as close to to horse trainers to as close as the stable cost, then we're going to be okay, right? Always try to make it cheaper for them, right? Even if it's $100 off the breeding charge, like just try to make it fair because they need to make all the money, right? Because they have to put in all the work. They gotta train the horse and then sell it. So yeah. So like I said, if it's a horse, a cheap horse, anything that's in the wild horse range, so Appaloosas, Kentucky Saddlers, Morgans, so on and so forth, Dakotas, I try to keep it in the $100 range, right? Just $100 will breed it for you. Your horses, bring them to me, $100. There you go. You have it in 24 hours, 48 hours at most. When you start getting into the higher breeds, that's when you can start charging, $400 or $500 for the breed, and even then, that's still like $700 off of what normal people would be breeding them, would be costing to breed them. So yeah, so it's like there is. I always try to think of it as your base cost, right? If it doesn't cost you anything, then you have a lot of flexibility on how much you want to charge. Now, I do low high. You should do high low. Start high, go low, right? You deal with the impulse curve like they're getting a deal. So you tell them like, hey, I'll do the breeding for you. We do it normally for $500, but I could bring it down to $300 for you. Kind of like that. So people think they're getting a deal. Yeah, so like I said, I'm excited too. Like I'm not gonna lie, I've been talking about you. Everybody's really happy to have you on board, and we're excited to get you into the city and kind of associate it to what we're doing there. There's going to be a lot of things that you, as a horse breeder, can get into that a lot of other people can't get into because we don't really, it's not like if something happens to us, we're like we go rob a bank. It's, I'm not saying going out robbing banks, but you know what I mean. Is that like if you want to get involved with any of the things that are happening in the city of Tumbleweed, feel free to explore. Alrighty, now you need to think of a alias, and when you're in the city of Tumbleweed, you always have to be wearing a bandana. Okay, yeah, and we also need a madam. So if you know anybody, or if you want to take it up yourself, a madam. It's a lady who watches over all the strippers. Yeah. No. Okay. Okay. Um. No, here's the thing, right? If I get that horse, I'm only going to use it for breeding. I'm only going to use it for breeding. I don't have an interest in all that other shit. It doesn't mean anything to me, right? Like the saddlebag. So I would literally breed it until it's not breedable anymore. So I could do 100, but that's the best I would do for it. All right, 125. You got a deal, buddy. Oh, you shucks. Don't say that. You make me feel bad. I feel like you deserve more for this, but unfortunately you found me. Oh, you get the gypsy cob from? Well, if you ever need breeding, come find me. Yeah, it's usually why they give them away. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, you're like the 5th person who's got a free gypsy cob in the last week, so I guess they're done with their breeding cycle, and they're giving. I know. I do the same thing, so it's funny to hear that other people do it too. You have to go. Do you have it out yet? All right, go grab it and then give it to lucky number 979, and I'll let you know how to do that when you get back. Yeah, I gotta get all my money transferred back over. All right, we'll get you this horse. There you go. gotta remember I owe Jay money too. I lost a bet on a fight. Yeah. Let me go take a blacksmith shower. I'll be right back. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, now you have to go to the stable and pull it out. Yeah, he's over there. Yes, ma'am. They're like $1,100 or something like that. Yeah, something around those. Yeah, I think all the gypsy cobs that I did were close to $1,100. And if somebody's as fucking is giving out gypsy cobs like like popcorn. How much is that horse? It's so it's like the 2,200. Yeah, so it'd be 22. It'd be 2250, 1250 to breed it. I've been there. Well, it depends on what kind of horse you're looking for, buddy. All right, so you're gonna need to find a horse trainer. They will get you one for about 175 to Ruby. To 125. Speaking of a horse trainer, right there, they can get you one for 175 to a $500 on the higher end of the wild horses. All right. Now, I would always tell people, right? If you can, now it depends on your range. If it's $300, go for the Nakotas that have they're black with the orange manes. If you can afford about $500. Go for the few spot Appaloosas. Those things are beautiful. All right, yeah. So if you could, I mean, just advice, go over to do that little barrel run over there a few times if you can afford it. Do you have any venison or pelts by chance? Okay, see, I could have bought those off you, but you could do that little barrel run over there for an extra $50 or so, and then just tell her you want a Nakota or something to. How much are you selling the Nakotas for? The black. No, I lied to you. 350. But you could get a like Tennessee Walker, Kentucky Saddler. Okay. Well, she would be the lady to talk to. Yeah. So our network of horse trainers is Ruby, that sweet lady right there, Miss Eva, which is obviously my significant other, and then Miss Molly, who is the biggest pain in my fucking ass, but she localizes here, and her name, whatchamacallit, that's for the Valentine Stable Company, right? So, like I said, I want you to start promoting Tumbleweed. So I do Tumbleweed Stable Company. Right? Now, you don't need a business proposal. This is self-claiming. God damn it, boy! What are you doing? So technically, like Valentine Stable Company, right? I don't own that stable. It's literally just a fucking name. I could have put fucking, beers and butts or some shit like that, and it would have fucking people would have, you know, it doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? Nobody owns a stable. We go horse breed at any place that we want. It, you know, like I said, it's not like that. You know, so yeah, and there's no regions. There's no now they do have a rule that they don't want an oversaturation of horse breeders in one area. Right? That is just right. That's just common sense. Same thing with the horse trainer. But there's a lot less horse breeders than there are horse trainers, and the horse breeders out west are far and few between, especially in our time zones. I mean, in our stars, because they're usually those early stars, those EU stars, you know. So I don't feel like there's going to be a lot of conflicting there. Now, if it does happen, we'll cross that bridge. But I don't think we're going to have anybody coming in and be like, hey, you know, like I said, I have been doing horse breeding there in secret, and I've not had one issue. So, all right, yeah. You got to flex your G muscle, and the number you want to use is 979. All right, yeah, I gave it to my new horse breeder over here. Let me get you paid. There. Yep, yeah, I gave it to her, which is her number. Yeah. I gave you an extra 25. Yep. Hey, no problem, buddy. Hey, you be safe now. You too. Now let's go see if we go breed a horse. Well, I lied. You can't yet because you can't breed a horse until they're 6. So. Let me see. But anyways, yeah, I think you're in a good place right now. Yeah. Just you can wait for that Appaloosa. Or you hold on, let me see if that was a female, right? Yeah, you said it was a female. Hey, go on, Brad. I'm gonna come talk to you in a minute here. We're almost done. All right, buddy. It was a female, right? My love, Dove. Do you have a male Mustang? What would be the possibilities of you helping me get a male Mustang? Well, lucky for us, that's where we're going. Well, that's where I'm going. And I think we found a new farmer too. The only thing I don't like about her is that she wears purple. You know how much I hate purple, but you know. Some bitch. Okay. It's okay. We could do it. We'll do it tomorrow. It's no big deal. Yeah, because she needs. She just got a fully trained female that's 26, and so I want to try to get her a male, just so she can get started on those Mustangs, because you know a lot of people like them. They're a little bit expensive on the breeding. I think they're like $500 a breed, but like I said, you sell them for $800, $875, something like that. Even closer to $900, people will buy them easily. I think that we got a gray, so no, it doesn't care. I think we just want to do Mustangs in general. But I think her goal to get started off with is going to be Shires. We're going to try to get her on the Ravenshire market. Oh yeah, of course. I don't think Ace is breeding them anymore, to be honest with you.
I think she's running out. Ah. Yeah, actually, I actually owed her money because she gave me a bunch of free horses earlier for our little farming operation. Yeah, he was supposed to come back, that fucker. He never came back, actually. Come to think about it. Yeah, but anyways, I need to get out west. Okie dokie. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna send you an invite to the bulletin board, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, you're welcome. You be safe. Okay. I absolutely will. No promises. I'm sure we can work that out. Bye-bye. Love you too. Hey, buddy, a lot of people are not seeing you. Did it really? Hey. Very good. Is Miss Ella? Can you tell Miss Ella that I'm here? I don't know if she can see me. I just can't hear her, I guess. Nope. Yeah, I don't hear her. Hey, buddy. Jack. Hey, buddy. There's an invisible man on that wagon. I couldn't see you. I guess so. So what you been up to, buddy? Alright, let's see later. God, she's beautiful. God, I love Foxtrotter so much. Come on, baby, you got this.